Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, you may not know that I'm a traveling nomad at the moment. So right now I'm on the Oregon coast, and so I set my background there because I'm actually sitting in my car to get a good enough signal for this. But we're making it good. And if you could put it in the chat, just let us know where you're joining in from. If I didn't talk to you a few minutes ago. So a little bit about our group healing circle. Some of you are new here. So each time it's a little bit different. And sometimes I get an idea of what they want me to do beforehand. But tonight, and I did, but kind of. And so tonight, Archangel Metatron wanted to come in and give us a message, which I haven't gotten yet. So that will be interesting. And then we'll do some healing work and connection. So one of my main things is to really help people be connected to source, to your own intuition. And what I found is that when we're connected to source and the angels, for me anyway, and for many of the people that I work with, then it connects us with our own intuition and we get in the flow of life. And so it kind of allows things to happen. So that's my main thing, is connecting people with the angels. And so tonight I've just kind of been being guided to do that. So Darani, Sydney, Australia, welcome. And Katharina from Toronto, Canada, welcome. And Marilyn from Austin, Texas, welcome. And Carrie, the coast of California. Oh, good enough, Carrie. Yep, there we are. And Sailor, San Diego, welcome. And Jean from North Carolina, welcome. And everybody else, Cheryl, Katharina, oh, I got you, Isabella, and whoever else, Alwyn, whoever else is here. So anyway, welcome. And tonight with Archangel Metatron. So if you haven't worked with Metatron before, even if you have, for me, Metatron really is about our spiritual evolution and guides us. My light just fell off. And guides us in our spiritual evolution. And so with that, when I made my sprays for Archangel Metatron, and what really came through for me is that he is so close to God, Creator, that he like holds that space. And when we connect with him, I say him because it's pretty, for me, a very male energy. He really helps us to be connected to source. And other things that I know he does, he has grid lines around the earth that he takes care of, I guess I should say, like, and is helping with the Earth's ascension also. And as I'm saying this, I'm like, he's working in many planets is what he's telling me, but Earth is one of them that he's working with, that he's helping to raise the vibration of for the ascension. And you know, as I was kind of connecting earlier, I was hearing that many of us know people, well, in the last year and a half and recently, who have passed away. And what I'm hearing is there is a huge, or what I was getting earlier was there's this huge exodus of people that aren't ready to upgrade the vibration of their bodies. And that's what we're doing right now. And so this is all part of what's happening. And I think, I don't know, we'll see what Metatron has to say, but I think that it has to do that. Metatron can help clear our energies. He can help us keep our chakras clear and our auric field, which is a container for everything we've experienced. So everything we experience gets held in our bodies and our energy fields as energy. And our minds are a whole different thing. But so that can be cleared away, so that we're not saying things don't happen or didn't happen, but we're clearing the energies so that we no longer attract those types of things to clear it. Because there's two ways, what the angels have taught me, that we can do. We can either attract a circumstance to help us clear what's happened, or we can do the energy work otherwise to help us clear. And sometimes we have to go through whatever it is we have to go through in order to clear whatever. I mean, call it karma or whatever it is that we're working on. Sometimes, no matter what, we're going to have to go through it. It's what we chose to do when we came here, right? So we can't always get out of everything. But what he was telling me earlier, and we'll get into it more, is that, Earth is a hard place. It's hard here. It's a hard place for us humans. And so any time that we can take to connect, to let go, to receive, helps us as humans in more ways than we can really know. And so thank you for being here tonight, because this is an opportunity to do just that, just that. With all of that, what he wanted me to do is to help you all, to help us all connect with him. And he's going to say whatever he says with me. And you may also receive messages. So if there's something that you have a question on, that's on your heart, that's in your mind, jot it down right now and make an intention to ask Metatron what that is. And we'll do that in a little bit. Or you may get the answer, before you ask. So we'll start off with a little connection technique that he literally taught me. And then he'll say whatever there is to say for a message and whatever healing they want to do. And then you'll have an opportunity to ask your own thing if you don't get the message before. And he was saying that, sometimes in the end, when we're done, people don't like to share or you're in a space, but it might be really helpful if you do share, if you get a message or if you get an aha moment, because I'm just getting that other people, it might be really powerful for other people too. And, sometimes we don't think that's true, but anyway, so they're wanting us to share if you feel comfortable at the end. So either in the chat or you can unmute yourself and I'll say that at the end. Now, when I get in that space, I'll just say unmute yourself, because I have a hard time running the computer and being in being in that. So, all right, any questions before we start? There goes my light. All right, I'm gonna do it without, guys. All right. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths. I just want to ask Archangel Metatron to send a pillar of light down around each one of us. This pillar of light comes from heaven and goes all the way down to the crystalline center of the earth. I want to ask Metatron to fill this pillar of light with whatever color or frequency, energy that will support you tonight. I want to ask him to cut us away from the collective consciousness just for the time being, and to clear our connection to God in heavenly realms. It goes out the top of our head, clearing it, opening it, repairing that connection, making it stronger, wider, fuller. I want to ask him to open, clear, balance, and align our soul star chakra above our head. And I'm feeling the swirling of energies around in that pillar of light around our bodies, just swirling them to carry them away or clear things away as they come up in our energy fields or chakras, and to open, clear, balance, and align our third eye chakra. Now I skipped the crown chakra, so our crown chakra also. To open, clear, balance, and align our throat chakras. You may be feeling a pulling sensation. Just say thank you in your head, in your mind. To open, clear, balance, and align our heart chakras. To open, clear, balance, and align our solar plexus chakra. Now I'm feeling this energy change of lifting. So he's just lifting away all that we've held that no longer serves us or isn't ours, any energies being lifted away. And to open, clear, balance, and align our sacral chakras. You may be feeling again that whirling sensation. Whatever you're feeling, just say thank you or think thank you. Allows you to receive. I ask Archangel Metatron to open, clear, balance, and align our root chakras. And the earth star chakras below our feet, connecting us to his grids around the earth. And then ask your soul to send a connection down to the crystalline center of the earth. Being fully embodied. Anchoring you into the earth. And when you do, just announce yourself to the earth. There's a place just for you to plug in. Acknowledge the earth. Feel the earth's response coming back up through that cord. The energy coming into your body, going wherever it needs to go. Into your body or up out your head or settling wherever it needs. I want to ask Archangel Metatron to send a crystal cord down from heaven through all of the chakras, down to the crystalline center of the earth, aligning all of your chakras, your soul, your energy, your spirit, your physical body, aligning and connecting heaven and earth. I'm just taking a moment to ask him for his message. He's so happy you're here, that you're connecting with him, with the heavenly realms, with the earth, that you're willing to let go, that you're willing to do work in order to evolve, to upgrade your energies, that you will not look different, probably will not look different on the outside, but the inside is what changes the most. Where you can receive the love that you can't get here on earth, where you can receive the support that you don't get here on earth in any other way. And it's in the form of energy. And this energy is how everything on earth is created. And he's saying, if there's something you want right now, ask for it in your mind and say thank you, that you deserve to receive all that you need, all that you desire, because when you do, you can give back. You can help others. You can be a beacon of light. That when you receive from the heavenly realms, it will create on earth. It will come into fruition. And if you can hold that without going into doubt or fear, then it will come much faster than you can imagine. And you will have to make decisions. You will have to take action. But it will be easy. It will be like you can't do anything else. That's what you have to do when you're guided in this way. When you receive guidance in this way, it doesn't hurt. You're not giving up things you don't want to. You're not making changes you're not ready for. It's easy and effortless. There is no question. And so there's nothing to do but ask what you need to do and then follow the guidance you receive. And if you receive no guidance at that moment, then trust that you're in the place you're supposed to be at that moment. You are experiencing exactly what you need to experience at that moment. and that what you need and desire is on its way. And in doing this, in holding this, you receive the energy to raise your vibration, to change your life, to give more, to be more, to hold more. And it's not hard. It's just remembering to do it. Remembering to connect, remembering to ask, remembering that it's what you're supposed to do. You're here at this moment to hear this message. It's what you're to do. You have all the support you need. And it comes here first. Now, with everything that's happening on this earth right now, your most important thing to do is to connect and receive and be and know that your desires, that your needs are to be met. And there are infinite possibilities in how that can happen. So there is never a question on your worthiness. And we want to clear anything that 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 you have thought made you unworthy in the past. We're letting that go now. I'm clearing it away. Say thank you. This energy that's available on this planet right now, on planet Earth, is here to support you in transmuting all those past experiences. So it is time to connect, let go, receive, and ask, and trust, and have faith. And if you don't have any of those things, you ask me for it, I'll be there. I will be there. You think my name, and I will be there. So now, if you haven't asked what you wanted to ask of Metatron, ask it in your mind. Just ask it in your mind. See if you receive a knowing, a thought, a feeling, a vision, words. He's saying, very good, very good. And he's happy to answer any questions. So if you have more, you can ask those now. I want to ask him that if there's any energy around any of those questions that he can remove or transmute or help you clear, that will help you in any way. I want to ask him to do that right now. So take as much time as you need, and when you're done, you can open your eyes. I want to thank Archangel Metatron. Thank you for being with us, for helping us, for connecting us, for guiding us. And if you received a message, or if you got an aha moment, or had a vision, if you'd like to share, please do. It may help others, is what I'm hearing. And you can just unmute yourself and share, or type it in the chat. Did you feel a connection? That's something we could start with, maybe. You might feel super heavy. So when I do this, I get like my arms are heavy, my neck popped. You never know. You might have had a shiver. Kind of coming back slowly. Just allowing yourself to be in this space for a minute. Katharina, thank you so much. Good night. Yes. Hi, Carrie. I saw you sneak in. Anybody like to share?
I'll share some stuff.
Oh, wonderful.
Can you hear me?
Pretty much. You're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, my service is probably not very good. Actually, I know it's not good. So in the beginning, I saw like a scythe, what death holds, and it came from above and went through the back of my heart chakra and pierced through my heart, and Metatron came and pulled it out and stood back to back with me and just said no more, and then went to all four sides of my body, like northeast, southwest, and said no more, no more. And that was when we were connecting to the earth. And when after that happened, this like electric purple light shot through my body from the earth, and it's like and I was given like light wings, like through light came up, and you know, I was illuminated with these beautiful wings, and and then
the wings were in the back of your heart?
The wings were in the back of my, and then and then I just remembered, and then doves flew out of where the wound was. That's the same thing when that light came up. But they weren't like flapping wings. There was like, if you could imagine it, it was just like the shape of wings, but it was more like a blinding light that was coming up, almost like 3 channels, 2 out my back and 1 through the top of my head. it was very beautiful. And then again, when towards the end, I've been looking for home or sanctuary, somewhere where I can feel safe to cultivate a deeper inner peace. And I think sometimes I get pushed out into the world with humanity, and I feel like I'm being asked to do it out in the open, even though it's really hard, and I really would appreciate home and sanctuary to come to me. But when I was asking for home and sanctuary, I saw this place I really like to go, and it's just kind of like alabaster stony temple, like pools of water everywhere, and I was by the pool of water, and then Death was kind of walking around, very stereotypical Death with the scythe in the hand, and I was like, why are you here? And it told me that we were one in the same, that it was part of me, and I didn't particularly like it.
Did you tell it to go away? I mean, do you really think it was you?
No, it was weird. It was just but it wasn't me, but it was like, it was like almost like, I don't know what it was trying to say to me, that that it, like, we work together, but I think it was also like, I couldn't tell if it was being like, don't fear me, and like change your perspective, shift your perspective as the way you see death, and see, like, we're like almost like, we work together, don't be afraid of me. But also, I don't know, I kind of evaded it, and then I kind of went back to that, like, I left, and then you asked, and then you were just talking about clearing anything around the visions or around our prayers or desires and stuff, and then I went back to that same place. I was sitting with my feet in the water, and then Metatron came and touched my back, and it was just like a glowing, like, outline of a being, it was just like a beautiful light, and filled my body with that. It was like golden light, and filled my body with that light also. And then it was then that was that. And then here I am.
Wow. And maybe that's your place, then you can go there, and what he was saying about creating, that, right, and what I was getting, sorry, is it okay if I say something? Yep. Is that it's cultivating it within you first to bring it to the outward, right? So cultivating it within so that you can then find it outward, not the other way around, not finding it outward so that you can feel it inside. So that's the place you can go to get, and you can ask Metatron to meet you there and help you build that place,
because I feel
totally,
and I feel like that's so real. It's just like hard because I feel very vulnerable, and like in this, like, I don't feel like I have anywhere to be or belong, or like it's kind of just been feeling like a level of unsafeness, or like overexposed.
yeah. Yeah.
But I know that I'm like,
yeah. One of the things I know is that the angels have taught me, and this may be for everybody, and I'm being reminded of this, is that our purpose is who we are. And to do that, wherever you are, wherever you go, whether you bring the frequency or energy of joy or love or peace or more freedom or whatever that is you bring, who you are, wherever you go, as long as you're not in a state of fear, you bring that with you. And when you acknowledge that wherever you go, you bring that. If you go to the grocery store, you bring that. Wherever you are parked, you bring that energy to wherever you are. And that can help you feel more powerful because you're acknowledging who you are and what you bring to wherever you go. If it's a job, you bring it to your job. And I'd love to talk to you more about that, Carrie. So we should do that. Would anybody else? Let's see. Donnie said, releasing what's happening, so grateful. Metatron, loving light, completely feeling. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Does anybody else want to share or have questions? I'm going to mute you, Carrie. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, this work can be very powerful, and we all get messages in different ways, and we all are working on opening to receive and, feel or know or hear or see. And so if you didn't get what you were looking for, we're going to ask Metatron, and even if you did, and you still may need some more support, to come to you tonight when you're sleeping, and to help you more. And so remember, before you go to bed, to ask Metatron, or if you wake up in the middle of the night, to think about Metatron. He said, "I'm there if you ask." Right? Just thinking of his name can help. And I like not to limit what the angels can do. So I don't know everything Metatron can do. Like, he's always done everything I've asked, and so, I don't want to limit what we think he can do for any of us. And if you need more, if you felt like there was some things that didn't clear, or that maybe you could use a little bit more energetic support, I wanted to offer a little 20-minute reading healing for $22, because I just know that sometimes we don't hit that. So let me put the link in the chat. I have some openings that are coming up the next few days. And so I just wanted to give an opportunity that if you want to, oops, I just direct messaged Anne, maybe, or maybe not. There we go. So you can click the link in the chat if you'd like to, get a little bit more support or get support around something that you're working on or need help with. And I just want to make sure nobody else wants to share before we go. I want to so thank you for being here. I hope it was helpful for you, that you feel a little bit more light. You feel a bit more light. Maybe you release things that you don't even know you released. And so the next time you come across an experience, you'll experience it differently. If when you think about something that happened in the past, you may not have a trigger to it. These are some of the things that help, this work helps with. So, and if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to email me It's misty@yourinnerlandscape.com if you didn't get my email. And we'll be here next month, second Tuesday. This month was super late. Can't get any more late than the 14th, I don't think. So, all right. Nobody else has to share, ask questions. Thank you so much. Thanks for putting up with my lighting and all of that. And
so grateful. So grateful. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Sailor. Thank you, Isabella. All right. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Darnie. I'd love to visit with you sometime. Maybe, just to chat.
Awesomeness.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, bless
All right.
you,
Bye-bye,
beautiful.
everybody. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.